best way to transcribe solos is to pick a phrase or sentence, right, or an idea that sticks out and focus on that, rather than learning the whole solo, unless you're preparing the whole solo for a gig that requires you to learn the whole thing. Maybe you have a Django Reinhardt tribute, or maybe you're getting a video ready for your own students or for your audience or for your YouTube channel, whatever that is. Then of course you will want to learn the whole solo as is. This is a technique that I learned from a classical player friend of mine. He plays the viola. And as you know, when you're a classical player, it's all about learning things really well, so they cannot mess up. We play jazz, we improvise. If we play a bum note, nothing happens. For them, it's all about playing things as written, exactly as written, and don't mess it up. So that's why they are very passionate about, and they have a lot of techniques when it comes to practicing efficiently and practicing in the right way. And this is one of them. And it is practicing something from the end instead of practicing from the top. Let's say you want to learn these 3 bars. The idea would be learn the last bar first. And I can think of at least 2 very good reasons you want to do this. And one is that you're breaking down the solo. You're basically messing up with your brain so that you're forcing your brain to tackle the issue at a deeper level. And by issue, I mean having to go through the process of learning something that it doesn't know. You're breaking it down so that you make it harder in a way, and you'd be learning at a deeper level. And also learning from the end sort of works as a magnet, in terms of that last bar works as a magnet. You need to work your way to it from the end rather than learning something from the start. Because if you learn something from the start, chances are after a couple of minutes you can already play a couple of bars of it. But if you learn from the end, you won't be able to play whatever you decided to learn until you learn the whole thing. So it means you won't give up halfway through. These are 2 very good reasons I can think of. I'm sure there's more. This is how it works. You break it down and you take it bar by bar, measure by measure, as if each measure was a separate piece of music. And this is a separate piece of music that you're trying to learn. Let's stop here because this belongs to the next measure in a way. And so what you will be doing is learn that as a separate piece of music. Why do I keep repeating that? It means you're literally counting yourself in. And understand the timing of it, the subdivision. So this, you've got 8 16th notes. It means these are 2 beats. Then 2 8th notes. This is 1 beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you learn it by heart with the metronome if you can. And really spend time with it and make sure you know it by heart. And so the next bit will be this one here, right? The next step. After you learn this, then once you do, then you move to the previous bar and learn that one by heart. Again, as a separate piece of music. It doesn't just mean learning the notes. It means also considering that it starts with a rest So you count yourself in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Actually, I messed it up, but one, and so on. And then you learn that by heart, and then you put the two bars together. 1. Sorry. And then you do the same with, and then isolate it with a bar before that. Learn it by heart, spend time with it, and then you put the 3 together. 1.